Good morning. It is 9 a.m. on Saturday, May 18th, out at the range, theoretically to avoid heat, except today's high is like 20 degrees lower than the highs have been recently, but at least we currently have a quiet range, so it should make for good filming. Catch on that, about 5 minutes into driving away from the house to get out here, I got that weird, you don't have everything feeling. And then once I got here and started setting up, I realized it's because the main tripod is at the house, because I also use that for the tabletop. So we've got one tripod for two cameras, which might be challenging. Thought about freehanding it, but don't want it to look terrible. How could there possibly be someone hold a gun and the camera? Well, that's because today Miss Teya made it out, which, as you guys know, we've been delaying the Ranger Arms RA9 because she wanted to shoot it. I'm excited about shooting this thing. I think it's pretty cool. Thank you again to the GBGuns Depot reader for sending me the tip on this. Patrons, you guys have already seen the tabletop to know why I'm excited about it, but from the little online single side profile image that is about that scale, probably, as you're watching this video, it's like, oh great, it's another sub $300 Turkish gun. But for some reason I had an inkling and I bought it and haven't shot it yet, but so far I'm glad I did because it is actually different. And in sharing that with the patrons, the topic came up and I've brought them out. I haven't unbagged them yet because I'm just rushing to get everything set up. Discussing doing a budget blaster Turkish gun kind of showdown thing. Not a comparison per se to the, like, which one is best, but looking at the $300-ish and under Turkish affordable guns that are out there these days. Not because they're Turkish, it's just the affordable guns happen to be Turkish. And I don't know, I might try shooting those side by side. Teya might be involved in that if she wants to stick around long enough for it.
I'll give you a better or worst opinion.
She is a little sharper on the opinion, so maybe we'll do that. Also brought out the super impressive SAR-9C Gen 3 because Teya wanted to give it a try. I have the Viridian RFX 15 on this, which for me kind of took away from the love affair a little bit, even though it's a great dot. The irons that are on this are spectacular, and you guys have seen the shooting impressions video. This gun and I just had a meld moment, and it was freaking phenomenal. So Teya will be shooting that, and then Teya has shot the Mark 23 Ground Powers because a year before they were in the US, we were in Slovakia to get our hands on those things. But as many of you are aware, shooting jet-lagged, maybe slightly hungover in a converted...
I forgot about that.
Yeah, we had a lot of Tatra tea the evening before in a converted fallout bunker from the Soviet times, which is... It functions as an indoor range, but it was not designed to be an indoor range, so a little percussive, with 124 NATO ammo versus here, fresh, outdoor, Oregon beauty, clean air...
Well rested.
Well rested. Well, you are, that's good. And, you know, it's a totally different shooting environment. And so a lot of people commented on those videos, oh, that gun looks jumpy. Oh, it looks like the recoil's harsh. I agree, the footage made it look that way. And that's because we weren't 100% and we weren't shooting with the same controls and same environment that you've seen all the other reviews. If you guys have ever traveled for training, you'll know that, like, try changing a time zone and changing ammo and shooting environment, and you'll find you don't shoot to the same performance. There is something about a personal relaxation kind of thing. And while that can be misleading in a video, that's part of why we have the range protocol and try to shoot things as evenly as possible so that you can compare two guns from two different videos on the channel and get a real feel for it versus it being a smattering. So that's all that's going on. Last time I was pretty good. I'm very proud of myself for remembering to stop and give you guys notes throughout the process. Fingers crossed I'll remember it again. Maybe give you a little bit of aftermath. But patrons, these are videos that you can look forward to coming up. The budget pistol comparison thing is likely to be an article. That'll be out well before the video, and same thing with the Ranger is going to be out first as an article. I can't help myself.
Why?
You never heard that in the Army?
No.
Rangers!
No.
No?
No.
Yeah, it's just stuck. That first R has to be really long. Anyways, all right, we're going to get to filming and try to keep you updated. Thanks for watching. Almost forgot. As in, like, everything's packed up, minus one target to take down. Had the camera already away. Sorry, guys. Working on this. Trying to remember the status updates. Tia's holding the camera because I already put the tripod away. So everyone say thank you, Tia. The Ranger Arms was impressive with some potential catches. That'll be an interesting one to watch. I am looking forward to hearing what you guys think about it and how you feel about it based on what we experienced. But that was kind of interesting. Also knocked out SAR-9C versus SAR-9C Gen 3. Tia's take on it, shooting the two side by side and giving commentary on her thoughts on and feels on the differences between them. They are both still on the market, which probably means the old ones are going to be available for cheaper than the new ones. If you're considering, like, do I need, the new one just looks fancier, do I need to make the investment for that difference? Tia's take will be interesting for that. We knocked out the Qs. Tia did the same thing with the Power Q100 Mark 12 versus Mark 23. Then we did that Turkish roundup. Which I hate saying Turkish roundup because the point isn't that they're Turkish guns, but the sub $400, maybe even sub $300, 5 guns, shooting them a little bit. That's going to get integrated into some tabletop stuff and a deeper dive article, so it might take me a while to have that done. But patrons, you can expect to be seeing this stuff most likely within the next week. And since Tia, you're holding the camera, do you have any random notes you want to toss in?
No, I was really excited and glad that I took the opportunity to shoot the SAR-9C.
Gen 3.
The Gen 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a pretty, I mean, you guys have already seen the article and the full review. That's.
And I think the conclusion of the budget roundup will surprise you.
Yeah, it surprised me. Tia's opinion and my opinion, independent of one another. Yeah, that was kind of cool. So anyways, thank you guys for your support. As always, we'll see you tomorrow. And as always, patrons, you can expect this stuff probably within the next week. See you soon.